That's nice. You are looking at the Epiphone Tak Matsumoto DC Custom electric guitar. A true limited edition, as these guitars were only made in 2014. It has a styling similar to a Les Paul Custom, making it equally at home at a wedding or a death metal show. What's it like? Let's find out. Tak Matsumoto is a rock, blues, and jazz guitarist who has enjoyed much success in his native Japan. He has had several signature guitars from both Gibson and Epiphone, as well as Yamaha. Let's get back to the guitar. It seems to have taken most of its inspiration from the Les Paul Custom, with its split block headstock inlay, dual humbuckers, and ebony fingerboard with mother-of-pearl block inlays. I love the appearance of this guitar. It looks familiar but different. The paint job and binding look terrific. The gold hardware with matching truss rod cover really look sharp. Okay, now we're looking at the Seymour Duncan logo. Right here on this pickup, I really want this guitar to match the guitar better. So this guitar came stock with Gibson humbuckers. You had a Burstbucker II in the neck and a Burstbucker III in the bridge. I removed the Burstbucker III, I'm not a huge fan of it, and I put this Seymour Duncan Saturday Night Special in. It's supposed to be like a 70s sounding pickup, but it doesn't really match the rest of the guitar with the Seymour Duncan logo. This guitar came with Gibson humbuckers. This is a Burstbucker II, and this used to be a Burstbucker III, but I replaced it with this Duncan Saturday Night Special, and I'm not a fan of this logo, so I'm erasing that now with it's actually just a regular old Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and it should take that right off. All right, the logo is gone, and now we will take the pickups out and see what we're looking at with the routes. Well, there's the route. I'm gonna get a good picture of it. The route itself around the edges looks real good, but if I'm gonna nitpick, there's a little bit of like crustiness in here. Some loose pieces of wood that are still kind of attached, half attached, and sticking out. I'm going to clean that out, clean out what I can. There we go. Okay. And well, we can see there that is indeed a Burstbucker II pickup. I'm going to snap a picture of that. Get a picture of the route. Being a double cut, it has a longer neck tenon than a regular Les Paul would, because there's not so much of the bout that's typically up here on a Les Paul would be glued to part of the neck too, adding extra support. So because that's not there, they have to go with a longer than usual tenon. It goes about 3/4 of the way through the pickup route. I'm gonna flip it over. Take a look inside these cavities. I'm going to snap a picture of this. It's looking like a fairly clean route. You can tell from the metal shielding around this wire, that's the Gibson pickup, and this is the Duncan. I'm going to snap a picture of this. Perfect. All right, put this back on. Here is the toggle switch route. Very clean. I'm going to snap a picture of that. left it in the video description. In closing, this would be a great guitar for a collector. It's a true limited edition guitar that won't send you to the poorhouse. This one here is a factory second and probably won't ever be worth much, but it is a great player guitar. It would also make a good guitar for a player that's looking for something a bit different, but familiar at the same time. It's a nice take on a Les Paul Custom. Thanks for watching, click like and subscribe. And here's a playing demo from another YouTube video.